Well, all right. We got the Volkswagen back to life. We got the battery charger on it, so we're maintaining some constant voltage to it. Of course, we can hook our timing light up back here, and so I went in and got the timing set. They call for 7.5 degrees, and I actually got it a little closer to 10. I'm setting at about 10. The white mark that you see, that's a 7.5. I'm really setting about 10. I want to try to get a little more advance out of it. They said that on these air-cooled engines, they really like them to idle a little bit higher. So as you can see, we're about 940 right now. So they said around 900 is about where we want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. And so we're going to come in here and turn it down. Of course, the carburetor got rebuilt, and I got my air fuel mixture about where I want it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the RPM down just a little bit. Okay, let's see where we're at now. I got the points gap in the distributor. Looks like we're about 930, 920, so we'll bring it down just a little bit more. Let's see if we can come down just a hair more with it. And find the opening. There it is. Okay, let's see where we're at there. Sounds pretty good. Oh yeah, super happy with that. 899, 900. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Let's see how it accelerates. I went in here and did a little bit of wiring. I wasn't happy with the wiring that they had going to the choke or to the fuel cutoff. Now that fuel cutoff solenoid, this piece that you see right, let me move the fuel filter, this fuel cutoff right here, that part wasn't any good. And so for what I've done right now is I just went ahead and bypassed it. But I've got one on order. That's not a big deal. It's easy to get to right there. And so I think I'm pretty happy with it. Of course, I got your new heat tubes put on it. We'll go back in with the air cleaner. I went ahead and pulled the spark plugs out on both sides, and I did a compression test just so I knew where I was at. You're at 120 to 125 pounds on each one of them. Of course, you know, these old four-bangers don't have a whole lot of compression, but that's good. I mean, they're all steady, nice and even. Believe it or not, the two spark plugs that were on this side of the engine weren't even tight. We were losing some compression before on this side. I just went ahead and cleaned up the spark plugs while I had them out, checked the gap. The gap was okay, but whoever put them in on this side, they forgot to tighten them up, so you were losing some compression. I had it running once before, and it was just kind of rough, and I didn't know why. That's why I did the compression test in the first place, but it sounds really good. Yeah, I'm real happy with the way it sounds. We'll probably get the brakes. I want to check these brakes in here and see what the brakes look like before I put the wheels and tires back on it. Of course, I've got the tires already mounted. They're balanced, and then of course I went through the electrical up here. I'm still going to, I've got this defroster taken apart so I could get up into that wiring. I'm going to go back with the defroster. Then I'll be ready to put your mat back in here and your spare tire. And then we're going to move on and we're going to check the lights. Of course, I want to make sure the lights and everything work. Engine sounds really good. I did change the oil, cleaned out the screen. I'm going to go in and add some zinc to the oil. I really want to put a little bit of zinc in there. And of course, I think as far as I can tell, I know your turn signals work because I tried them out. So there's the, that's the right side. Here's the left side. Now I know the horn doesn't, we do work. Okay, so you got to get it in the right spot. Yeah, earlier. Yeah, I think we're pretty good there. Of course, I got the accelerator fixed, as you can see. I got a spring ordered for it. There's a spring that goes underneath here. You can actually flip the pedal back. I don't know if I can get my foot underneath there, but let me show you real quick. So there should be a spring right here. See how this falls back? There's a spring that goes right back here. That spring was broken, so this part of it's fine. I got this part fixed. This was the part that was giving you issues, but this right here, of course, this don't flop around anymore either. You were flopping before. This pin down here had worked its way out, and so where the spring goes, it would keep the pin in. That's what happened. The spring broke, the pin fell out. For right now, I just have a cotter pin there, making sure my pin don't fall out again, but when the spring gets here, I'll undo my cotter pin, I'll put the spring in, and then that'll keep the pedal up against the roller. And so we'll go and we'll check the rest of it out. But man, that's pretty nice. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with the way the engine came out. They came out real good. Pretty happy with the timing. Of course, these is all my writing up here. The firing order, which way the distributor goes, and then of course this is the point gap that I wrote 16 thousandths. So anyway, yeah, sounds pretty good. Of course, this is all new fuel line. All this is new here too, so sounds good. Yeah, can't wait to try it out. Anyway, I wanted to make you a video, and so that's a little bit better than just sending you pictures. Hope you have a good afternoon.